there are less and less reasons, which there are absolutely no reasons to. This is why most teenagers go through a depression era. Not an age or phase, it's an era. It's a long time of depression. That's why they have issues. And I put or scolded over frivolous things. And then I emphasize things aren't living. Money is value but not living. Unfortunately, Gov has made life harder, but liberation to occur, not destruction. And that's when I talk about the 3-pound Cheeto. Honestly, the picture of that is just quite hysterical. Okay. What does truth mean? Still no response. Purity and honesty, heart conscious of grace of expressing and of understanding. Understanding based on angels to understand more. If singular or focus, less is understood. Focus means less is focused on, aware or not aware of, aka discovering, which living means to discover and learn / understand. Life isn't a book, nor a leash or demandments of soul, and hell if to try and question that leash. Love doesn't condemn. Not running out of things to express, just tired. I went to bed early last night and got up a bit too early. My clock was set backwards an hour or something, because I was probably setting the alarm, messed up a little bit. I guess this was a Christian. 1-2 basketer. I mean, honestly, these are Christians, but their names are even backwards and make they don't even, their names don't even reflect their belief system, aka killer. Killer. Wow. Honestly, if a Christian decides to comment on this, you won't last long, to be honest. You really won't. Because here's where the truth is expressed. Okay, I see. I've already read this. 26, anorexic nearly my whole life. Okay. Not going to stick around much longer. Like my description of heaven. No answer. Dizzle, dazzle, locally sauced. Something has left. This is a Christian. Locally sauced? What does that mean? Because I know how people are talking these days. And sauced locally? That sounds almost like prostitution-like. That's a Christian. They left. No answer at this point either. Though I'm not getting much of a response, though I am in a way wasting my time, you will realize. So not an entire waste of time. To me, not a waste of time, but not much feedback so far. Dizzle leaves, yet beautiful words were spoken. And that's when I mentioned music rains upon angelic beings, a cheerful symphony blooms from the ground. I can at least save what I write about heaven. I have 130 plus videos on YouTube, and I emphasize, doesn't get bored. I emphasize more and more. I express these facts. They act like I haven't read the Bible or something. I know enough about the Bible to know what needs to be known, aka what I'm about to emphasize. No plant life discussed in heaven. No weather discussed in heaven. Not much discussed really at all. Dry. White and gold main color details. Bland. And I decide just to mention some historical, I decided to do some trivia. The Mona Lisa, thought to be a woman named Mona Lisa, later discovered it was the femme version of Leonardo. Who painted the paintings you so love? Irony. Then I asked for ages. No reply. Of course, they didn't reply the entire time, pretty much. Let's see. The quantum physicist that I know, / metaphysicist I know, then says at some point, this is at 9:50. Well, I did the excerpt at that time. It is that some will survive, like what happened in 1783. We're talking about the Katla volcano. And then I say, if eruption occurs, but I say there is a protection grid. I think the time for the goddesses to interact is about now. Still no one replying. I say, so anyone like my description of heaven? I put a little like hopeful emote, or do we like golden roads and big houses? Maybe there's Dish on Demand, or remember there's the Wizard of Oz at the end of the Golden Road, as portrayed in the Wizard of Oz. Wow, okay. Honestly, if there's a Christian that, I honestly don't think a Christian's gonna be able to, comment. If they do, you can go to youtube.com/netwriter, as in like writing, not being smart, just, you know. He was a Christian for 40 years. So not only has he read the Bible thoroughly, but he realized the contradictions in the Bible, and he decided to do videos on these contradictions. And I gotta say, if I have a competitor in debunking, it is definitely NetWriter. He is extremely good. He's he's pretty ballistic at what he does. He's really good. If Christians think I'm enjoying this, honestly, you gotta be kidding me. 26 years old, virgin. Good night. Have a heart. If there's a Christian that has gotten this far and thinking that, have a heart. You're judging. Yet Jesus even says don't judge. Okay. Oh, let's see. Okay. Heaven, I'm speaking of where I come from. Though not heaven, but you could call it that. Why else would I have such degrees of and at ease expressions, and such articulated details, to whom this applies to? I don't think Earth will suffer another mass volcanic eruption. And then I tell them, I emphasize even more. Hell, this is my description of hell, which ironically I'm talking more about heaven than hell, and I only mention hell one time. A place where you are nothing, to have no mind or ability to be anything. In a flipping nutshell, all. Worse than pain. To be nothing is pain itself over and over. But then I ask, but are you anything at the moment? Or only something because of belief systems, aka irony? Who are you without belief systems? What's left? Fear? Doubt? That's your actuality and realization to become, or to unravel and be free from. Paralyzed without religion, rather than as an angelic abundance of peace and grace. I've never died because I've told them about my deaths. I mean, you won't believe what they say. It's hypocritical. It really is. I've never died because of who I am, and what I speak of is reason also why I won't die. I don't die? Question mark. Just in case someone's thinking that. Because I can't. I don't deal in complexities, but in life. Life is the ultimate answer. And someone has deliberately faded out their name, and they LOL. This is how heartless Christians are. This is how soulless they are. They literally give up their soul. And they seem pretty excited about it. Which is why they don't know. They just don't know. Okay, so moving on. My heart is in what I say, by the way. I speak with my heart, my mind, if I have to. Whatever is necessary at the present time, aka adapting to a conversation flow. Okay, I've read that. But, again, emphasized. And I'm circular about my consistency. So even if I read back, it always circulates back to the main focus. Okay. Harmony, the tranquility of destiny, the wings ascending above the crown, the starlight love, and Ura captivated within sight, the realization of peace. And I point out Ura is never spoken in the Bible. I know I mentioned that, but okay. So I put also even the grammar of the Bible is in a way to be misunderstood, not pure and honest, or of clarity. Poetry, the beauty of words. Words, the value of love spoken unto others. Lyrics of language, the way of honest spoken words, soft or as tidal waves, but also to express the